Hey, hey. Got to clear my throat real quick. Hey, welcome to the show. It is me, your girl, Laborally, aka Cat Lee, and I hope you can hear me.
You have now tuned in to Ambitiously the podcast.
Let me know if you can hear me, because I would hate to start the show. I got a lot to talk about this evening. I know I would hate to start the show without you being able to hear me, but what you need to know is today, honey. Wait. All right, Doc said the audio and video is good. Good. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you so much. But what you need to know, child, what you need to know is today is Media Monday. Today is the day that we get into trending topics, the latest GAB on the street, all of those good things. And you know, honey, I could never get enough of the GAB. I can't. I'm sorry. I just can't. But there's some things I need to say. I'm nosy. I can't. Join the conversation. You can drop a comment. You could call in or text. The numbers 443-780-5978. 443-780-5978. If you call in, just know that you will be live on air. Everyone will hear you and what you have to say. I'm sorry, I was about to change something on my board. On my mixing board. If you text, I will be reading your text message out loud as well as your comments because I want my listening audience to be able to hear what it is that you guys that watch live actually say. I want them to be a part of my live love. Yeah, but whatever. So you know what to do. If you would like to communicate with us for any reason, whether it be sponsorships, advertisement, you just want to say hi, you got some GAB you want to spread my way so I can spread it to the world. Whatever the case may be, hit us up, contact at ambitiouslyent.com, contact at ambitiouslyent.com, baby. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We need every like, every share, every subscription. But I prefer the likes. The likes mean the world to me. And the crazy part is with Facebook, it's been weird lately. I can't see the likes until afterwards. So I want to shout out a few people. Of course, Rukazi, our favorite DJ. Rebecca Marcus, my mother-in-law, who's not really my mother-in-law. Nor have I ever been married to any of her sons. It's just, I love her. B. More Johnson, I wanted to shout him out too because he showed love. And it was one other maybe my grandmother. I don't know. I think it was my grandmother. But I love y'all and thank y'all for tuning into this show. I do. Yeah, I love y'all so much. Thank you. And check out our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. The website is under construction, but you will not see the construction right now because I haven't made the page. The page is live. So, yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to put this back on the screen real quick. All right, so, hold on. So, Doc said, yo, of course, because you got to be the first. Doc said, yo. He also says salute to DJ Rukazi, which, of course, best DJ I know. And yes, today is Media Monday. Now, I'm going to play this quick commercial and I'll be right back. Because I don't want to leave them out too much, but I am going to play this quick commercial and I'll be right back. Okay? All right, I'll be right back. Hi, my ambitious ones. I am so excited to talk to you about Transcending Sound and their amazing aromatherapy product line. It's like you get a lot for your buck with them. With each candle or wax melt scent, it comes with a playlist. That's crazy, right? Each playlist is based in hip-hop, R&B, and or jazz. One of my favorites is called Fly Love Song. I burn it on a regular. It's a grown and mature scent with a 4-hour and some change playlist to go along with it. Now, the smell. You get touches of jasmine, amber, sandalwood, and musk. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. I highly recommend. So if you're big on aromatherapy like I am and you love hip hop, R&B, and jazz, this is where you need to be. So make sure you use our discount code ambitiously15 to receive 15% off of your purchase at checkout. It's a vibe. Catch that vibe. Little aromatherapy and some good music to go along with it. You can't lose. AU Big Purr. AU Big Purr. I can't say the last part that I like to say until the end, but AU Big Purr. Listen, now I know on that commercial I said Fly Love Song was my favorite, but it's one of my favorites. I also love Jesus. Oh, I'm about to tell you right now. Oh my gosh. If I could find it. There's a couple of them that I love. I can't even find it right now because so much in my candle mood. But good good sense. Like aromatherapy out the wazoo. And like I said, they have candles, they have wax melts, they have it all. Use our discount code ambitiously15 at the end of checkout so that you can get 15% off of your purchase, your entire purchase. I'm just saying. And not only do you get aromatherapy, but you get a fly soundtrack to go with it. What it y'all tripping. Anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know about Transcending Sound real quick. So we got a lot of things to get into this evening. Child, we got a lot of things to get into, and we are going to get into them. So tonight on our list of people to talk about, we're going to talk about Boosie Badass. We're going to talk about Jay-Z and Dame Dash because there's still more stuff going on. We're going to talk a little bit about Travis Scott. I don't know what is going on with him. We're going to talk about Rick Ross. We got to do better, sir. A little bit about Blueface. Ooh. And y'all know I do not like talking about him or his spouse, but I think we should talk about it. We're going to talk about Petty Boots, aka Caligula Jr. If you don't know who that is, if you're new to the show, you're talking about Drake. And we're going to talk about Snoop. We got a lot to get into, but let's get to this Boosie Badass situation first. First of all, I did not know it was going down in Iowa like it's going down. So, an Iowa concert featuring Boosie Badass was met with shots before the show even began, leaving two men taken out of this world. Let's get into it. Boosie was set as a headliner for the Pull Up Car Show in Pacific Junction, Iowa. A day packed with muscle cars. Ooh, see, they killing it for me because I'm a muscle car kind of girl. I told y'all in my past life, in one of my past lives, I believed that I was the girl with the flags. Like, go. I love a muscle car. They ain't ruining that. But it was packed with muscle cars, drag racing. Oh, I would have loved it there. And live performances from various artists. However, before the concert portion of the event, about just when it was about to like start, the Blickies came out and were fired in the parking lot. Two men, both in their late 20s, from Omaha, Nebraska. Oh no, not Omaha. Passed in the shooting. The circumstances surrounding the shooting is, I keep saying shooting, but the situation is unclear. The concert was shut down, of course. Boosie was bombed. The rapper took to IG explaining he was waiting hours for his performance and didn't seem too aware of the situation happening in the parking lot. Boosie tried rallying his fans, saying to keep the party going at the nearby nightclub. As far as the situation goes, authorities say there is an investigation underway. First of all, I didn't know they was getting down like that in Iowa. Second of all, how dare you ruin a muscle car event? Third, why we just can't have events without some kind of craziness? And I'm more than certain that there were people of all ethnic backgrounds, but because it's a car show and everybody loves cars. But why we can't just go somewhere and have a peaceful, good time Like, why does it have to be chaos everywhere? And especially when it's involving rap dudes, like, they don't live that life and they don't want to be around that life either. But you think they do because maybe because of some of the things that they rap about, but that's not what it is, and that's crazy. I'm going with the crazy news first, so that I can get to the other news, the more calm news. But yeah, like, what is that about? Why can't we just go somewhere and have a good time and no craziness happens, no drama happens? Like, I just don't get it. I don't. And so yeah, that happened. Like I said, I did not know, really, I did not know Iowa was about that life. Um, I'm sorry, y'all. I keep whatever. I did not know that Iowa was about that life. I didn't know it goes down in Iowa like that. So that happened. I just want to go out. And that stops me from going out to events because I'm like, well, what's going to happen if I show up? I have a lot to lose. I have a young lady whom I have to watch grow up and nurture and take care of. I don't have time for people's madness and chaotic behaviors. Like, that's some bull crap. You can't even go nowhere and expect to be safe. I'm not sure if those two gentlemen that lost their lives were the intended targets, but I will say, I don't want to be nowhere where it's a whole bunch of drama. Yeah, just enjoy the event, no drama. Exactly, Doc. Like, you're right. It is senseless. It's like, come on, dude. Like, we can't go out and have a good time without some mess. But let's get into some more mess. Oh, let's get into some more mess. Now, we knew this day was coming. Um, we knew this day was coming, and we waiting on his baby mama day to come too. But Blueface gets 4 years in prison. Okay, so it looks like Blueface won't be having the summer celebration his mother hoped for. A judge just hit the Tatiana rapper with a stiff sentence of 4 years in prison. Ooh, because y'all be out here thinking it's a game, and it ain't a game. Blueface's parents were front and center Friday to support their son, and heartbroken by the news that he's going to do hard time, which was confirmed on Friday at court. His father, Jonathan, fought back tears when he heard the news. Blue's mother, Carlissa, thanked fans while supporting them. Her son had turned over a new leaf behind bars. I bet he did. I bet he did. His manager, Wack 100, says that he was able to get Blueface's sentence suspended for a few years, but after recently being caught with narcotic paraphernalia, that forced the judge's hand to give him the maximum sentence. Child. Wack Wax confident Blue will be home in roughly 10 months. His optimistic calculation is Blue gets credit for 440 days already served, and the state of California only makes him serve a third of the remaining sentence. Is the best case scenario. Oh, Jesus, for sure. That's what they say. The rap star had been placed on probation in 2021, in an assault case in 2021 at Skinny's Lounge in San Fernando Valley. So Clarissa, this is what she said after hearing this. To those welcome home plans that she was making have to be put on ice right now. Tough times for Team Blueface, as Krishan is also facing possible prison time on narcotic charges in Oklahoma. Y'all, listen. Y'all think it's a game, and I get it. You know, you get into this world, and you think your poop don't stink and that you could do whatever you want because they've allowed you to do a lot of things. But when it comes to that world and the court system, you don't get away with nothing. You don't. They don't let you just slide away from it like it's all peachy keen and willy nilly. No, that's not how I go. You said the baby gonna be raised by the grandparents. Well, the crazy part about all of that is when she got arrested at his court hearing, one of his court hearings. They were there to arrest her. Nobody wanted to take the baby. One of her friends took the baby. So, and I think she got legal custody of him until the mom is released from prison or jail or whatever she gonna be in. And they talking about giving her 8 years, so he'll be home before she will. And by the time both of them see the baby, that baby be 4 and 8. So nobody. Carlissa didn't want to take the baby. His dad didn't want to take the baby. None of her family members wanted to take the baby. One of her friends wound up taking the baby. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So we're gonna see. Like I said, at the rate they going right now, when he get out, the baby will be 4. If those things that Wax said don't happen, the baby will be 4. By the time she gets out, if the things go the way that they go, the baby will be 8. So it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's unfortunate because she is from Baltimore, and I'm more than certain that she is aware of what that lifestyle looks like for a kid, not having, full support of their parent. I'm just saying. So it is what it is. She should know above all people what that looks like. And I ain't saying going to prison, but you could tell that her parents had issues, both of them. So, and they were her and her family members, and I think it's 11 of them. I'm more than certain they were passed off on people and all of that good stuff. So this is a mess. This is a mess. Let's move on to some lighter news though. Now, y'all, I don't know if y'all remember last week, but I'm gonna fill you in. We were talking about the 33.3% that Dame Dash owns of Rockefeller and how the government snatched that for payment. Uh you said she sounded like one of my Harley Quinns. My Harley Quinns are not baby mamas. They just my bottoms. They not baby mamas. Yeah, the 33.3% that Dame Dash um owned and stock in the company was snatched from him because he owes some money. Um, I also explained that 33.3%, if somebody picked it up right now, they are a minority owner, where Jay-Z and Biggs would be majority owners. So they have the say. The minority owner doesn't have much say. But, 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 I just was filling you in because it brings us to this, right? So Jay-Z is staking legal claim over the master recordings of his iconic debut album. It's a buyer beware notice of sorts to anyone getting ready to drop more than $1 million to buy Dame Dash's 33.3% share of Rockefeller Records. Yeah. Yeah, I told y'all how this was going to go last week, and let me fill you in. So, it has been learned that Jay's attorney just made a legal filing that might normally fly under the radar, but here's why it's suddenly very relevant. As reported, Dame Dash's third Rockefeller is going up for auction later this month. The label's only real asset is Jay-Z's 1996 album, Reasonable Doubt, because I told y'all people still buy that album. I bought it a couple of times, so I would not. Um, I had to have it, and I still have the CD. I do. While Rockefeller currently holds the copyright on the record and all its tracks, Jay-Z's attorneys have now filed notice that those rights will revert to one Sean Carter slash Jay-Z in 2031. Yeah, it is a classic album, Doc. You ain't never lied. That was a classic album. I told you I bought it a couple of times. I had to buy it again because it was a whole another story for another day. But I had to buy it again, so I bought it a couple of times. Now, even though Jay and Dame ain't exactly vibing these days, the legal move isn't about revenge. It's just business. The rights would have gone back to Jay 35 years after the record was released. Anyways, his lawyer have just filed the paperwork to make it official. So he was supposed to get that back anyway. So what does this mean for the August 29th auction? Because that's when the auction is being held. Whoever ends up winning Dame's shares, the minimum bid is $1.2 million, will enjoy 1/3 of Reasonable Doubt's revenues, but only for the next 6 years and change. Then it's all J's. Oh my gosh. And I don't even know. I'm gonna give you my thoughts in a minute. Of course, this could potentially have a chilling effect on how high the bidding goes. Yeah, because that's like the only real asset. So there would be a limited shelf life, financially speaking, for whoever wins the auction. And now Jay's declared the expiration date. I don't think I would buy because, again, the most valuable asset for Rockefeller Records is Reasonable Doubt. That's the album that everybody to this day continues to buy. So you got 6 years to make money, a third of what that album sells. And we talking about we in the streaming days. Now Jay-Z, he can make a whole bunch of money off of it. You feel me? He got, his hands in several pots. But the person coming in with the $1.2 million minimum bid, I don't know that they're gonna see, like, are they gonna get their money back in return on this investment? Because if Reasonable Doubt is the only valuable asset, I don't know that you could get the $1.2 million back. Like, I don't know that you have a return on investment. So me personally, I wouldn't do it. Just because I get that for 6 years. That don't mean I'm gonna make my $1.2 million back. That just means I'm gonna make a couple of dollars off of it. And then if they continue, like, they're not even continuing under the Rockefeller name. So what am I gaining from this? Like, he go under Rock Nation now, and I don't know what Biggs is doing. So I just don't see the value in buying Rockefeller Records right now. I just don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say this. I don't see it. But that's just me. Somebody else might see the value in it, and I'm not mad at them for seeing the value in it. I just personally don't see the value in it. Personally. I'm just saying. But let's move on. Let's move on. Now, I need to know what is going on with this child, Travis Scott. I need to know because this is the second time I done reported on him in the last couple of months. I say I reported on him in July and I'm reporting on him again. Now, y'all know we in our Olympics phase of life. I think it ended yesterday. But of course, we can't leave the Olympics without some kind of chaos and drama. So, I'll read and then I'll give you the update. So Travis Scott has been released from a Parisian jail and no charges have been filed for an alleged assault. I don't know what's going on with him. And lately, the reports have all been about him getting into some kind of confrontation. I just don't know. So Travis was arrested early Friday at a fancy hotel in the Olympic City after getting into a fight with his bodyguard. The hotel security guard stepped in to break it up, to break up the fight, and the hotel claims Travis attacked him. Whoa. He was arrested and taken to jail. They put him in there. Now Travis's rep says that Travis has been released with no charges. It is being said that there's no plans for him to be charged in the future, although that has not been confirmed with the Parisian prosecutor. As reported, Travis was taken to jail to hospital via ambulance. Oh my gosh. So it's been said because he may have been cut by a shattered vase during the fight. Travis's reps, there were no injuries on any other parties, including his security. So his reps say that there was no injuries, including to the security guard. Travis has been swarmed by fans and paparazzi on the streets of Paris, and he blamed his bodyguard for not adequately protecting him. Multiple social media posts show Travis pleading with the police for the paparazzi and fans to leave him alone. Okay, so we got a reason, alleged reason for why this happened. This has been both a good and a bad week for Scott. He was arrested for disorderly intoxication, because remember we reported that in Miami, and that was dropped, but he still has trespassing charges for getting into an altercation near the yacht. So he's still facing them charges. And of course, he was arrested in Paris, but now seems to be in the clear. The word chill doesn't seem front and center for Travis Scott. Now, let me give you the update real quick. So, Paris prosecutors confirm that Travis case has been dismissed because the crime was insignificantly categorized. Okay, so he got lucky on that one. I don't know what's going on with this young man. Could it be narcotic? Because this is giving very narcotic-ish behavior, if you know what I mean. Doc, you talk about breezy all the time, but this is giving those vibes, because he's been getting into it. And ever since that concert, Astro World, oh, child, he's been giving. So I don't know. You said, maybe. Doc said, maybe. It's given. So let me since we talking about the Olympics real quick, let's stay on the Olympics territory. So if you don't know, breakdancing has officially made it into the Olympics. I've seen some funny clips of some people who should not have been in that category for the Olympics, but who should have been in that category. I'm very proud of him. He was showing his tail at these Olympics. The Olympic event everyone is talking about is finally here. The OG breakdancing competition. And luckily, for this Olympics, Snoop Dogg is there to drop the mic and introduce the epic showdown. Who else do you get in that type of situation to introduce it? And he was already there. He lit the torch. Who else? So, to hell with ancient Greece, the games got a whole lot more fly Friday as the rapper rolled into the stadium to his own track, Drop It Like It's Hot. Yeah. With 17 B-girls busting their best moves for the event officially titled Breaking. I'm excited about this. They got footage of him. You can go online and find your footage yourself. Contestants from all over the US, Japan, Lithuania, Netherlands, and beyond brought their A game, except for one. I've seen that one, and she did not bring her A game. A game. And it's funny because her picture just came, I mean, the video just came out. But no doubt the break dancers were going all out, but not everyone spin and flip. Not every spin and flip was a showstopper. Some moves missed the mark. Um, this young lady, and got the internet buzzing. This young lady, because I swear I saw this and I was like, "What?" So somebody said in the comment, and posting her video, they said judges made the right call here because what was that move? Laughing out loud. She was trying, though, y'all. She was trying, but she didn't belong in that category at all. At all. It's a marathon of head spins, back spins, and freezes for the women, which kicked off with a single pre-qualifying battle, um, and will pop and lock all the way to the final matchup by the end. That's how they had it set up, right? Child, child. So breaking was added to the Olympic mix to shake things up for the younger fans, but with it missing from 2028 LA Games lineup, it could be a one and done. Oh no, they should keep that in there. I like that. I like the idea of that. Despite the uncertainty, it was awesome to see Snoop back in the event. In general, he's been rooting for the female competitors, the Team USA overall, even carrying the Olympic torch through the Paris suburb to kick off the games with some serious flair. I'm just saying, I don't think that they should remove that. I think that's a beautiful thing that they added. Like, I don't think they should remove that. I just don't. I think it's good. It's good. You gotta switch things up. You can't keep it the same way it's always been. It gets boring. I like that they added something new. Not It's a lot of things that they added that I say that they could have left out. But that keep that in. It was cool. Doc said it was cool. Props to Canada for the win. Okay, all right. So Canada won. All right. Hey, speaking of Canada, oh wait, let me make sure I got everything. Oh no, I'm gonna leave his one of his enemies for the last part. That's the last person I'm gonna talk about. Speaking of Canada, let's get to Petty Boots, aka Caligula Jr., aka Drake. I'm speaking of Canada. I gotta don't say oh no, Doc. Listen. You brought Canada into this. Just I'm just reporting what's going on. Now, this is the crazy part. Because I call him Caligula Jr. for many reasons. Um, but the irony of the story is crazy. So, the irony. A well-known Italian soccer team was on the verge of going bankrupt. But after starting from the bottom, now they're here. And it's all thanks to Petty Boots, aka Caligula, aka Drake. The Caligula thing in this Italian story goes well together because what was Caligula? Italian. What did he rule? Rome. In Italy. I can't make this. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Uh, so, um, the what one would call football in other countries, we call it soccer here. Is located in Venice, Italy. Is one of the most beloved soccer teams in the country. The org was founded in 1907 and has been a mainstay in the Italian soccer scene ever since. Pending, spending most of its time in the Serie B division, the Series B division. Listen, Caligula Jr., how beautiful are you? After years of struggling to earn promotion, the team finally made it back to Series A in the summer of 2021, the first time in 2 decades. The promotion was short-lived as the team finished last year that very next season, bumping them back into the B series. It's crazy. However, because of its spending at the top level, the club found itself struggling financially with debt. Looking to avoid being sent to the Serie D, because it goes low. There's levels to this stuff. The co-owner of the squad made a desperate call to a friend to help. Part of the Six Guards management team, as well as chief brand officer, had his hotline bling. Everything fell right into place. So I'm not gonna go too far into the story. Let's just say he saved his countrymen. Dot dot dot. Connected the dots last month. Yes, Doc. I connected the dots and I didn't even try. It just happened this way. I didn't even try. It just happened this way. I didn't try at all. Crazy. Caligula saved his countrymen. Caligula Jr. saved his countrymen. I'm sorry. Oh, Caligula Jr. Congratulations to being a proud owner of a soccer team in Italy, Caligula Jr. I congratulate you. Whew, I congratulate you. I just didn't know what to say about this. I was like, I didn't even on purpose. I didn't try to put that together on purpose. It just happened that way. I've been calling him Caligula Jr. So the fact that it rolled out the way it rolled out, like Italy, Caligula, magnifique. Um magnifique. So let's get into the last story of the evening. This story is about his one of his many arch nemesis Rick Ross. So he is facing a new legal challenge. Y'all wait till y'all hear why he's being sued. Because a man just sued him, claiming Ross didn't ensure his car show with accessibility for disabled people. That sounds like discrimination to me. A man named Darius Strader is suing Rick Ross because he says Ross marketed his car show as a dream opportunity to visit his property. But he says he did not get the chance because a wheelchair accessible shuttle bus never arrived to get him to the event, despite claiming he got multiple assurances that there would be one. No. So he said he discussed this with them that he needed that mobility and they didn't provide it, and they said they did, and I'm quite sure he paid. But Darius says he paid to travel. He paid for travel, lodging, and bought a ticket. So he spent a lot of money, even selling his car to do so, to Rick Ross car and bike show. So he had a car that he sold to them so that he could be in attendance. That's crazy. Um, and claims he reached out to the venue 2 weeks in advance to give them notice he needed reasonable accommodations for his wheelchair. Wow. He claims the car show organizers told him that they'd have a shuttle to take him from the parking lot to the event, but says after waiting several hours, it never came. He got fed up and gave away his ticket and went back to his hotel. Oh my Lord. Darius and his lawyer, John Hoover Esquire, say organizers promised a refund for anyone who didn't get into the event, but says nobody ever followed up with him. He says he's suing Rick for breach of contract, unjust enrichment, and violation of his Americans with Disability Act. He's asking for damages and and an order forcing the car show to provide disabled access in the future. Um, Rick Ross has been reached out to, but still no comment. Listen, When you have these functions where people are invited, you have to know that there will be people there with disabilities. They have money too, and they like to spend it too, and they would like to be a part of the activities as well. Um, and what makes this story way worse is that your people guaranteed him accessibility, and he never received it. Now you thinking about, he done paid for a hotel, he done paid for the tickets, he done sold his car so he could do so. He done paid, and I'm quite sure those tickets were not cheap. I'm more than certain they were not cheap, but they don't care about that. All they care about is getting their bread. That's it. So, we don't know what this court case is gonna look like. I'm I'm inclined to get the paperwork on this court case only because even though it's not of a I'm trying to find the right word, of a SA nature, you still wrong somebody. And in my opinion, if you wrong somebody, then I should read the case. And in this case, you wrong somebody with a disability, and that makes you, even if he didn't directly have anything to do with it. Remember, when you're at the top, you're responsible for everything. That's like the president. The president doesn't make the laws. He vetoes them, but he doesn't make the laws. He doesn't enforce the law. But if something goes wrong in this country, guess who's the first person to get the blame? The person at the top, the president. So it's the same thing when you run companies. If you are at the top and something goes wrong, you are at fault. So I can't say that he actually talked to this man, but I can say his peoples did, and they insured that man that he would. So it falls back on Rick Ross. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot going on in today's news. Iowa, I did not know that y'all was getting down like that. I didn't. I didn't. Now Omaha, Belly said y'all was, so I kind of believed. But oh, oh, Iowa, Iowa. Oh my gosh, I didn't know, but I guess they get down everywhere, so I don't know. Um, Jay-Z and Dame Dash, I don't. They thugging in Iowa. Yeah, apparently they are thugging in Iowa. I just didn't know. I didn't know. I'm I'm utterly shocked. I didn't know. Dame Dash and, well, Jay-Z, he just want his masters back, and he don't want the 33 and a third percent new owner to have any rights to that. So you got 6 years, six, to make a little bit of money, and you only gonna make a little bit because most people are streaming now, and you only get a cents on the dollar when it comes to streaming. I should know. Travis Scott, I don't know what you got going on, baby, but whatever it is, you gotta get it together because you can't go everywhere fighting everybody. You can't. You're a public figure. It's just not allowed, okay? And you in Paris, so that make it worse. You in a whole nother country. Rick Ross, get some wheelchair accessibility, you jerk. Um, Blueface, I guess we'll see you in a couple of years. I don't know. I don't know. Drake, way to hold it down for your countrymen, Caligula Jr. Way to hold it down. And Snoop, keep dropping it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Yeah, I like that. Y'all better not get rid of the breaking part of the. No. Uh, y'all should leave that in there. It's fine. It's fun and flirty. Yes, it is time for me to get to my love notes. Let me say this about the love notes. Now, I decided to call the people who watch the show my live love because y'all come through when I do the show live, and I appreciate you for it. And so thank you to anybody who's watching from Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. You are my live love, and I appreciate you so much. But I'm about to get to these love notes. The love notes is something totally different, and I'm going to tell you why. The love notes are the people who listen to this podcast. They download, they come back, and I got a couple of repeat offenders, by the way. They download, they come back, they they download again. Some don't, but it's cool. I'm just happy that you were here to listen. Now, how did we come up with the name, the Love Notes? Well, I used to call it Love. Doc used to call it Show Notes. It's the bicker back and forth. And then we came to the compromise, and now we call it Love Notes. He also said I had a stack of papers the size of a composition notebook. I did not, but it was a lot of papers. But in all fairness, there was a lot of cities and states and countries on there. And so we reduced it down. We don't do that anymore. Now we've gone green, and I'm about to get to my love notes. Shout out. It's all love. Thank you for all of the love. Shout out to my top 6: the United States, United Kingdom, India, China, Canada, and Belgium. Hi, babies. I love you so much. Thank you for all of the love, specifically Brussels when it comes to Belgium. I love you guys so much, and thank you for all of the support and love. Russia, Indonesia, Japan, New Zealand, Australia, Turkey, Switzerland, Germany, Mexico, Austria, Philippines, and Kenya. Hi, babies. I thank you so much. Thank you for the love. Pakistan, Romania, South Africa, Nigeria, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, Spain, Ireland, and Nepal. I love you all. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you guys. Mauritius, Israel, Hong Kong, France, Poland. I see you doubling back. Tunisia, Venezuela, baby, the Czech Republic, and Portugal, Morocco. Hi, babies. I love you. Thank you for all of the love, man. You guys are extraordinary. Ghana, Finland, Cameroon. I see you doubling back too. Lithuania and Sweden. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for the love. Thank you for coming and checking out this podcast. Thank you for rocking with us and helping us get our numbers up. I appreciate you guys so much, and just thank you. So thank you. Um, I can put this on the screen real quick. Make sure that you save the date for, hold on, September the 28th, 2024. We have an event coming up, some special guests coming through to perform. DJ Rukazi will be live and in the flesh. I'm excited about it. Right now, what you see is a couple of the promotions. Not all of them are completed yet, but we're working on them, waiting on a couple of people to see what they're going to do. But yeah, make sure you tune in for that. Live performances, live session with our none other than our amazing DJ Rukazi, myself, and we're gonna have a few conversations while we in the process. So just make sure you tune in. September the 28th, 2024, the day after my birthday. That's why it's called the after party. Because I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna do the show on my birthday because I always work on my birthday. But then I'm gonna enjoy myself for the rest of that evening, and then the after party begins the next day. So make sure you tune in for that. Okay, okay. And we're doing a special tribute to Authentic John Doe. So make sure you tune in. We want to show our respects and our love. If you don't pay attention to the beginning when I start the show, it's a bunch of clips of interviews that I've done in the past, and he is one of those in one of those clips. So yeah, he got a special place in our heart. He was a friend of the show, so we're gonna do something special for him that day as well. Yeah, so that's that. Let me see what Doc had to say. I just had to get that off my chest. Uh, Doc said worldwide, just like the Wu-Tang. Iowa ain't nothing to F with. No, apparently they not. They getting down in Iowa. I'm just no more good. Top Flight, catch the vibes. I, I'm still concerned that no one wanted that baby. Doc, I am too, but I'm also thinking that most of them can, like, especially on her side, can't afford to take care of that baby. Clarissa and his dad, I don't know what their deal is, but she did do a lot of things to Clarissa. So maybe that's why she like, no, I ain't taking that baby. And then it's the other thing that maybe they still don't believe that the baby is his. So it's a whole bunch of underlying situations, and I'm quite sure that played a part in it. I'm quite sure. Allegedly. I don't know, but I'm teetering on that part. It's crazy. All right, let me say the things I gotta say real quick. It's crazy. Nobody wanted to take the baby. Her friend has the baby right now. Has custody of the baby right now. Remember, you can always join the conversation. You can drop a comment or you can call in. The numbers 443-780-5978, 443-780-5978. Know that if you call in, you'll be live on air. If you text, I will be reading your your text message live on air, and I read your comments live on air as well. Y'all notice the other thing is gone because nope, I'm not dropping the link. I swear to goodness, I'm not. I swear to goodness, I'm not. If you would like to contact us for any reason whatsoever, contact at ambitiouslyent.com. Contact at ambitiouslyent.com. That is how you get in contact with us. Like, share, subscribe. Like, we need every share and every subscription. I prefer the likes because that lets them know that we are here and we will be here forever. In the words of my DJ, we're not going nowhere. We plan on being here for a minute. Speaking of my DJ, we do not take requests over here. One is any music video that I play, I have permission to play it, and that's why I play it. Two, my DJ already do his thing. We don't need y'all adding to his workload. He already works extremely hard. We don't need that. So I don't take requests for him, and I don't take requests for music videos. Speaking of music videos, we will be doing a Thorough Thursday next week, just to let you know. But no, we don't take requests. I'm not trying to be rude. We just don't take them. Join our coffee community so we can have enlightening, titillating, salacious conversations. And also, I can cuss whenever I want to. I don't have to wait to ask Doc, is it okay for me to cuss? Like right now, I can cuss all I want to, like shit. But I would like to do it. I want it to come out naturally. I don't want to have to wait. If you would like to know how to get to our coffee community, you can do that by going to our website, www.ambitiouslyent.com, www.ambitiouslyent.com. And note that the live stream event will be being aired on our website. So just so you know, you need to find it. We on Facebook, we on Twitch, we on YouTube, and it'll be on our website as well. Yeah, baby, we doing it. We doing this damn thing. Big shout out to our DJ Rukazi for holding it down for this podcast. I told y'all his 1 year anniversary has just passed with him being with Ambitiously the podcast, so we're excited about that. Yeah. And he will be live at the event as well. So big shout out to Rukazi. And let us know how y'all feel about these mixes. We would like to know. He would like to know. He be on here listening to what y'all got to say. So let that man know how he's doing. Let him know he's doing an excellent job. And the last mix, that was trap heavy. I'm going to just say that. It was trap heavy. It was trap heavy. Man, I was a no limit soldier. All right. It is what it is. All right. So it's some things that I have to say because these are the things that I say at the end of every episode. Because I'd like to leave y'all with encouraging words. I also like to give y'all a fair warning. So it's a couple of things that's about to happen. Mind your business. Except for media in my day, like today, where I tell everybody's business. You better not have no business in the news. I'm telling it. You just better not. I'm telling it. The tapping I've been doing pretty good, except for I've been telling my business and maybe some of my family members, perhaps. But I'll try not to tell other people's business on the tapping. The wiretap, though, if you have a court case and you're a celebrity, I'm reading it. Don't be a despicable human being with a court case, and I won't read it. And then Wet and White Wednesday, we have titillating conversations. So, but other than that, just mind your business. Okay? Mind your business. That's all I'm saying. Mind your business. Love your babies. Hug your babies. Tell your babies that they are the GOAT. They are the greatest of all times. They need that encouragement, you know. School is about to start back up, and now would be the time that you encourage your kids to be great. That's all I'm saying. They need that. They need your back. And listen, I had a whole conversation with my daughter about how excellent the school year is about to be for us. I say for us because she's not in it by herself. I'm with her. But tell your babies that they need that encouragement. If they want to work for NASA, tell them to be the best astronaut, receptionist, engineer, janitor, secretary, or whatever else they do over there at NASA. It's space. All I know is I had the time of my life this summer with a telescope. I'm just saying. If they want to work for NASCAR, tell them to be the best NASCAR driver, pit boss, pit crew member, commentator or engineer, because I know they got those over there too. Um, don't be messing up the muscle car game though. Like, oh, they made me mad in Iowa a little bit. We was there for the muscle cars and the drag racing. But anyway, NASA, I love them because they got a need for speed. And at one point in time, they used to love the muscle car too. Not this fiberglass bullshit y'all subscribe to. But anyway, whatever the case may be, just let them know that they are the goal. That they need that encouragement, and it's your job to encourage them. I ain't get my siren yet, but I'm gonna get it. Yeah, just you wait. I'm getting my siren. But it's time for the fair warning. It's time for the fair warning. I'm gonna tell you why it's time for the fair warning. Let me see. Let me see. I might got one for that. Hold on. Cause my fair warning come with some shit. Hold on. All right, yeah, I'm reloaded. My fair warning is this: stay in your fucking lane. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, because your lane and my lane are two different lanes. My lane is here, your lane is there. Stay in yours, okay? It's the safer way to live your life. You jump in my lane, you getting her, and you don't want her. You don't want her. I'm trying to tell you, you don't want her. She is not nice. She can be quite bitchy and evil when she want to be. Leave her on the pride, eating her gazelle, feeding her cub. Don't break the glass and don't push the button. Just leave the Hardys. No, I want to break my bitches out, but leave the Harleys where they at for right now. They don't need to be outside fucking you up. Just stay in your lane, all right? You don't want her. You want her. I gotta get a new one of these. Or at least her. Hey, you big purr. Listen, the cat. Listen, the first one is cute kind of. The cat is purring. The first one's cute kind of cuddly, but if cat is purring, cat is a very, very happy girl. That what we say, hey you big purr bitches. Well, I add the bitch on the end, but hey you big purr bitches. You don't want that first one. Leave her where the fuck she's at. Leave her alone. She's not bothering nobody. Leave her alone. And plus, what usually happens when you jump into other people's lanes is a collision. And who the fuck needs that? I don't need that for me. I don't need that for you. We don't need that for we. So just stay in your lane, boo boo. Which segues to my next point, which is pick and choose your battles wisely. Because if you chose to jump in my lane, you did not pick and choose your battles wisely, baby. I can guarantee you that. But pick and choose your battles wisely. Every battle is not a battle to be fought, though. This is very important. Sometimes you gotta say fuck the battle and worry about the war. J. Cole, listen. And Mob Deep been telling y'all, they've been telling y'all for a long time that there is a war going on outside that no man is safe from it. I'm not gonna do so. I want to bad, but I'm not gonna do it. They were very intelligent when they told, and they was young as hell when they told y'all that, and y'all still not listening. But worry about the war, fuck the battles. That's all I say. Worry about the war, fuck the battles. I want to win the war. You bitches can focus on the battle. I'm not. Um, and another person that listened to me, Lizzo. Um, be who you are. Rest in peace, authentic John Doe. We gonna do you right, bro. But be who you are. Be authentically you. Be genuinely you. Be real with yourself. If you don't know who you are just yet, take some time to figure that person out, and then ride that bitch till the wheels fall off. You come in this world by yourself, even if you're a twin. Y'all like seconds or minutes apart. Um, and when you leave this earth, you're gonna be by yourself too. So I would just focus on making me happy. You can't please everybody. Fuck them anyway. Who the fuck wants to please everybody anyway? You'll never please everybody. You'll never make anybody completely happy. So worry about making you happy. That's all I'm saying. Oh, I did good tonight, y'all. I did real good because I got all that off my chest before 10:30. Hell. But yeah, just be who you are. Don't let nobody try to tear you away from being who you are. Because they'll do that. People do that all the time. People will hate. People will have bad things to say about you. You be doing something good, they swear it's bad. When you do something bad, you already know they got something to say about that. So just worry about you, okay? Um, that's my evening inspiration to you. I hope that you take that to work with you tomorrow, and you be like, yeah, yeah, Cat Lee is right, and that's it. That's it. But anyway, I gotta get up out of here. I love you guys. Stay out of trouble. I will talk to you tomorrow. Doc, what year did wait before I go anywhere? What year did I say for I think I said I don't know what year I said for the final exam. But tune in tomorrow night. Oh, 2014. Okay. I don't know why I choose these weirdo dates. We gotta do something about this. But anyway, 2014 is a year. All right, so tomorrow, make sure y'all tune in for the tap in where Doc and I dig into our tap in bag and we reflect upon the things that we know, that maybe we don't know, what we grew up on, those type of things. And then after that, we do a segment of the show called the final exam. I said the final exam, where I am still the champ, even though I've been losing my bitches left and right. Free the Harleys. But what happens in the tap in, we get 5 clues and we have to guess whom Professor Doc is speaking of. Now, for y'all, you just don't get the point, or you get the point if you guess. For me, I lose my bitches the Harleys. I'm trying to free these bitches. My bottom is in jail now, and she usually is the one that's out. But I gotta free my bitches the Harleys. Uh, so I lose the Harley for every clue that I take. Um, and if I win, I get the point. If nobody guesses, Doc gets the point. So make sure that y'all tune in tomorrow night and free the Harleys. All right, my bad. All right, so with that being said, y'all, I gotta get up out of here. I just wanted to make sure that y'all knew that y'all need to tune in tomorrow night for the tap and the final exam. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, I gotta get up out of here. I love you guys. Stay out of trouble. Stay safe, and see you tomorrow night. Bye. Happy out. Bye.